The foundation of real estate in India begins with understanding the law. The legal landscape is the bedrock upon which all property transactions are built, and it is essential to grasp its nuances. Real estate represents a significant investment for most people. It is often the most substantial financial commitment they will make in their lifetime, involving not just money, but also emotions and future security. In India, the legal framework surrounding real estate is complex and ever-evolving. This complexity arises from the interplay of various laws, regulations, and local customs that govern property transactions. Understanding these laws is crucial for anyone venturing into property buying, selling, or development. Without this knowledge, one might face legal hurdles that could delay or even derail their real estate plans. These laws provide a framework for transparent transactions, protect the rights of buyers and sellers, and help resolve disputes. They ensure that all parties involved in a transaction are treated fairly and that their rights are safeguarded. This comprehensive guide will delve into the key aspects of real estate law in India, empowering you with the knowledge to make informed decisions. It will cover everything from the basics to more advanced topics, ensuring you are well prepared for any real estate venture. Buying or selling property involves substantial financial transactions. These transactions are not just about exchanging money for property. They also involve various legal formalities and documentation. Therefore, it's essential to have a clear understanding of the legal framework that governs these transactions. This understanding can help you avoid common pitfalls and ensure that your transactions are legally sound. India has a well-established legal system for real estate, with several key acts and regulations. These include the Transfer of Property Act, the Real Estate, Regulation and Development Act, and various state-specific laws. These laws address various aspects, including property ownership, transfer, inheritance, and dispute resolution. They provide a structured approach to handling property-related matters, ensuring clarity and legal certainty. Navigating the complexities of real estate law can be challenging, especially for first-time buyers or sellers. The legal jargon and numerous regulations can be overwhelming, making it crucial to seek professional advice when needed. However, familiarizing yourself with the basic principles can simplify the process and protect your interests. By understanding the fundamental concepts, you can make more informed decisions and avoid potential legal issues. This guide aims to provide a clear and concise overview of the essential real estate laws in India. It will break down complex legal terms and procedures into easy-to-understand language, making it accessible to everyone. By understanding the legal aspects of real estate, you can ensure a smoother and more secure transaction. Knowledge of the law can help you anticipate and address potential issues before they become major problems. Whether you are a seasoned investor or a first-time homebuyer, this guide will equip you with the knowledge to navigate the Indian real estate market confidently. With the right information, you can make sound decisions that will benefit you in the long run, ensuring that your real estate investments are both safe and profitable. The Real Estate, Regulation and Development Act, 2016, marked a significant step towards regulating the real estate sector. This landmark legislation was introduced to address the myriad issues that had long plagued the industry, from project delays to lack of transparency and accountability. It aims to protect the interests of home buyers and promote transparency and accountability in the industry. By establishing clear guidelines and standards, RERA seeks to create a more trustworthy environment for all stakeholders involved. RERA mandates the registration of real estate projects with a regulatory authority, ensuring that developers adhere to specific guidelines and timelines. This registration process is crucial as it holds developers accountable for their commitments and provides a layer of security for buyers. RERA addresses several critical issues that plagued the real estate sector in the past, such as delays in project completion, unfair practices by developers, and lack of transparency in transactions. These issues often left homebuyers in a lurch, with their investments stuck in incomplete projects. The Act also tackles the problem of hidden terms and conditions in property deals, which often led to confusion and mistrust among buyers. By making it mandatory for developers to disclose all relevant information, RERA ensures that buyers are not caught off guard by unexpected clauses. The Act mandates that developers disclose all project details, including layout plans, approvals, and timelines, to the regulatory authority and potential buyers. This level of transparency is designed to build trust and confidence among home buyers, who can now make informed decisions. This ensures that buyers are fully aware of the project's status and their rights. They can track the progress of the project and hold developers accountable for any deviations from the promised timelines or specifications. One of the key features of RERA is the establishment of a real estate regulatory authority in each state. These authorities play a pivotal role in overseeing the implementation of the Act and ensuring that all stakeholders adhere to its provisions. These authorities are responsible for registering real estate projects, resolving disputes between buyers and developers, and ensuring compliance with the Act's provisions. They act as a bridge between the developers and the buyers, facilitating smooth transactions and addressing grievances promptly. Buyers can file complaints with the RERA authority in case of any discrepancies or grievances. This provision empowers buyers to seek redressal for their issues, ensuring that their voices are heard and their concerns addressed. RERA has brought about a significant shift in the real estate landscape, making it more buyer-centric and transparent. The Act has instilled a sense of responsibility among developers, who are now more cautious about adhering to ethical practices and meeting their commitments. The Act empowers buyers with the right to information, timely delivery of projects, and a fair dispute resolution mechanism. This has led to a more balanced relationship between buyers and developers, where both parties are aware of their rights and obligations. It also promotes accountability among developers, encouraging ethical practices and timely project completion. By fostering a culture of transparency and accountability, RERA has set the stage for a more robust and reliable real estate sector in India. The Transfer of Property Act, 1882, governs the transfer of property in India. This landmark legislation has been the cornerstone of property transactions for over a century, providing a structured and reliable framework for the transfer of both movable and immovable property. It defines the various modes of property transfer, including sale, which is the most common form of property transfer where ownership is exchanged for a price; mortgage, where property is used as security for a loan; lease, which allows the use of property for a specified period in exchange for rent; gift, where property is transferred without any consideration; and exchange, where properties are swapped between parties. This Act lays out the legal framework for these transactions, ensuring their validity and enforceability. It provides detailed guidelines on how each type of transfer should be executed, thereby minimizing ambiguities and potential legal disputes. Understanding the provisions of this Act is crucial for anyone involved in property transactions. Whether you are a buyer, seller, real estate agent, or legal professional, a thorough knowledge of this Act can help you navigate the complexities of property law. The Act covers essential aspects, such as the definition of property, which includes both tangible and intangible assets; transfer, which refers to the act of conveying property from one person to another, and the rights and obligations of the transferor and transferee. These rights and obligations ensure that both parties are aware of their duties and can act accordingly to avoid any legal complications. It also deals with issues like easements, which are rights to cross or otherwise use someone else's land for a specified purpose; covenants, which are agreements written into deeds and other instruments promising performance or non-performance of certain acts; and charges on property, which are claims or liens on the property as security for a debt. For instance, the Act specifies the conditions under which a person can sell a property, ensuring that the seller has the legal right to do so, and that the buyer receives a clear title. The documents required for a valid sale deed which typically include the title deed, sale agreement, and other necessary legal documents, and the process for registering the transfer of ownership. Registration is a crucial step as it provides public notice of the transfer and helps prevent fraud. The Transfer of Property Act is particularly relevant in cases of disputes arising from property transactions. It provides a legal framework for resolving such disputes, ensuring that justice is served. It provides legal remedies for breach of contract, which can occur when one party fails to fulfill their obligations under the agreement. Fraud, which involves deceit or trickery to gain unfair advantage, or other issues such as misrepresentation or undue influence. For example, if a seller fails to deliver the property as per the agreed terms, the buyer can seek legal recourse under this act. This could involve seeking damages or specific performance, where the court orders the seller to fulfill their part of the contract. Understanding the Transfer of Property Act is essential for both buyers and sellers. It ensures that transactions are conducted within the legal framework, reducing the risk of disputes and protecting the rights of all parties involved. By adhering to the provisions of this act, parties can ensure that their property transactions are legally sound and enforceable, providing peace of mind and security in their dealings. Whether you are buying your first home, investing in real estate, or involved in complex property transactions, the Transfer of Property Act, 1882, serves as a vital guide to ensure that your interests are protected.